Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to delve into one of the most fascinating topics in modern history, a topic that will intrigue you to the very end. Did you know that the US secretly aided the USSR in the Battle of Stalingrad during World War II? That's right, despite being allies with Great Britain, the US went out of its way to provide material and logistical support to the Soviet Union, all while keeping it secret from the rest of the world. In this video, we'll explore the extent of the US support, the reasons behind it, and how it contributed to one of the most critical turning points in the war. So, if you're ready to learn more about this incredible piece of history, let's get started. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave your comments below. Have you ever heard of the secret aid that the US provided to the USSR during the infamous Battle of Stalingrad? Most people have not, as this information was kept classified for many years. However, the truth is that the US did indeed provide aid to the Soviet Union during this critical battle in World War II. The Battle of Stalingrad was a brutal fight that lasted from August 1942 to February 1943. The German army was determined to capture the city of Stalingrad, which was a major industrial center for the Soviet Union. The battle was fought fiercely, with both sides suffering heavy losses. The Soviet Union was ultimately victorious, but at a great cost. During this time, the US was not yet involved in the war. However, President Franklin D. Roosevelt was keenly aware of the importance of the Soviet Union as an ally in the fight against Nazi Germany. In 1941, the US had already provided significant aid to the Soviet Union through the Lend-Lease program. This program allowed the US to provide military and other supplies to the Soviet Union without requiring immediate payment. But during the Battle of Stalingrad, the US provided even more aid to the Soviet Union, albeit in secret. One of the ways in which the US aided the Soviet Union was by providing intelligence. The US had a network of spies and informants throughout Europe who were able to gather critical information about the German army and their plans. This information was then passed on to the Soviet Union, allowing them to better prepare for the German offensive. Another way in which the US aided the Soviet Union was by providing training. The Soviet Union was known for their formidable army, but they had little experience fighting in urban environments like Stalingrad. The US provided training to Soviet soldiers on how to fight in cities, which proved to be invaluable during the Battle of Stalingrad. The US also provided material aid to the Soviet Union during this time. They sent over tanks, planes, and other military supplies that were desperately needed by the Soviet army. The US also helped to transport these supplies to the Soviet Union through their convoys in the Arctic Ocean. All of this aid was provided in secret, as the US did not want to provoke Nazi Germany into declaring war on the US. However, the aid proved to be critical in helping the Soviet Union to win the Battle of Stalingrad. Without this aid, it's possible that the outcome of the battle would have been very different. In conclusion, the US secretly aided the Soviet Union during the Battle of Stalingrad. They provided intelligence, training, and material aid that proved to be critical in helping the Soviet Union to win the battle. While this information was kept classified for many years, it's important to recognize the role that the US played in this critical moment in World War II.